St. LaSalle wrote, I'm sure in one of the dark days, and there were mostly dark days for De La Salle, if this institute is not God's work, nothing we do will sustain it. And I know in my heart that I've committed my life and will continue to commit my life to something that God himself holds in his hand.
I said yes to being a trustee because for me it's a privilege. I am the product of the mission of the Lasallian mission and vision, and it changed my life. So for me it was an opportunity to give back and help open the doors for others in my community.
The reason that I have stayed and am now serving my second term on the board really is because I'm convinced it's God's work. So it's a chance for me, the way I see it, to be a part of something that special.
I think for me it's representing the vision and the mission of the brothers, the Lasallian vision of education, and to be able to represent that heritage.
And we teach our students to serve, and here we are, we get the opportunity to put that in practice and serve in leadership. This is one thing that has impressed me, is that everyone has made that dedication, made that sacrifice to be a part of this, and that's exciting.
My experience at St. Mike's in the high school was the beginning of my conversion experience. And so, as we all are called to be prophets, now I use this avenue as my way of sharing my faith. And I know a lot of it came from the brothers and their ability to do that in a quiet way. And I, in my own quiet way, share my faith through my volunteerism a lot at St. Michael's.
I really believe in this mission and I want it to continue, but I am afraid when the brothers are gone. You know, it is up to us.
So being on the board, like, you are ensuring that Lasallian education lasts, that our charisms last. And so for me, it's also seeing my kids and what they were able to experience from Lasallian education. I want that for more students.
And for us to continually engage in formation and deepen our understanding of the founder and of the history of the miracle of this idea of this education that's been going on for hundreds of years, and then the lives of the early brothers, the brothers now, just us understanding that and continuing to educate ourselves.
If we're going to pass along our belief in the mission and the vision, you need to do it in such a way where they really feel consistently that that's real.
I think it's important for us to constantly have opportunities to talk about the through lines between our policies and the mission, and between the president giving us the monitoring reports and us talking about those reports. We need to make sure that our conversation really always goes back to, how is this work forwarding the mission? How is this evidence showing us that we're forwarding the mission?
When our board looks at that budget and can identify that yes, that we are spending money in places that are supportive of the mission and the protection of that mission going forward, then I think we're doing our job.
Go back to the basic concept, the opening prayer, let us remember. God is everywhere, and it's just kind of acknowledging it and really trying to somewhat embody it through actions and through service.
You need a rudder, something that you can put down in your boat out on the seas when the winds are blowing that will allow you to steer in a direction. And so I'm just super excited about being a part of an organization that is very proud of that history and understands the importance of what that means and what it can do in a person's life.
Letting go, having faith can be hard, but it feels really good to even just vote on something, and know that you had an impact of moving the school in the right direction.
It's been the most wonderful experience I have ever had. When I sat here 8 years ago, never did I think I would be board chair. I didn't even know what the words meant, but I do now. So through giving back and gratitude, I've been given a gift of just the most wonderful experience. And if I had to do all over again, I'd go to a Lasallian school or send my kids to a Lasallian school or my grandkids to a Lasallian school.